Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because I am kicking off the Halloween and autumn related videos on my channel a little bit early this year with a huge home decor haul of all of the autumn and Halloween related things that I have picked up so far. So yeah, I'm still working out the lighting and where I'm going to be filming in my apartment. I really like the lighting here, but I'm aware that the windows reflect a lot on my glasses, so I'm really sorry if that is very annoying throughout the video, but I really love to wear my glasses. They make me feel a lot better about myself. Otherwise, I would take them off because I know that the reflection is kind of annoying, but hopefully you guys don't mind it too much. Anyways, yes, I'm so excited to be kicking off these kinds of videos on my channel. Normally, I would save this kind of video for September, but because I decorate at the end of August, I figured I should probably film this haul before I put all of the decorations up, because then I would have to take them all down again to then film this video. So we're starting it a little early this year. I'm not mad about it because this is my favorite time of the year. Like, autumn is my favorite season, Halloween is my second favorite holiday, so I'm loving all this stuff. And like I said, I've got a lot of stuff to show you, so without further ado, we should probably just jump into it. I have got a lot of things just in bags and around me, so rather than going like store by store and showing you what I bought, I'm probably gonna jump around a little bit. But if I ever forget to mention where I got something from and you want to know, just let me know in the comments and I will tell you where I got it. So yeah, let's just dive right in. I don't know where to start because everything is so exciting. I think I will start with this piece right in front of me. It's pretty grand, so it's a good thing to start with, and it is this snow globe. So I bought this from a store called At Home. I don't know how many places have that store. It's like pretty new to where I live, so I don't know how many people have heard of it, but it's basically like a furniture store and they sell a lot of like holiday decorations. So it's just a snow globe on a little book stack. The books say potions, spells, and magic, and then inside the snow globe we have, or water globe I suppose because it doesn't have snow in it, we have this little book with two skeleton hands like wrapping around it. I'll try to do close-ups of some of these pieces so you can see them better, but then it's full of black and gold glitter and I think it looks really pretty on my shelves. And obviously I love anything that has to do with books, so books and Halloween is just fabulous for me. So that is the first piece. Then next up we have this little gnome. I think I'll probably alternate a bit between like fall items and Halloween items, so he's definitely a little fall piece. Again, book related, he's reading a little book, so I love gnomes. I've always said I love them before they were like a thing, and of course he's reading books, so I had to buy him. He was only, I took the price off, but he was only a couple of dollars at Hobby Lobby, and I love him so much. He sits on my shelf in my entryway. Also from At Home, I bought this white pumpkin that just says spooky on it. I initially bought this to put in my dining room, but I think this might end up in my living room. And this was only $9.99, and I probably had either a coupon or it was already like on sale because a lot of their Halloween stuff I think was like 30% off or something like that. So I think it's a pretty decent price for this sized pumpkin. Really happy with that piece. Also at Home, I got this little sign that says Dream Reader. It's all about the magic, and this isn't a hangable sign, it's just kind of one that you would stand on a table. So this is another piece that I bought specifically to put in my dining room, and this is one of those pieces where I feel like it's not overly Halloween-esque, so it could be like an all-round kind of piece because that is the theme of my dining room anyway, is like sort of spooky, magical, mystical things. So this might be a year-round sort of piece. We will see. At Michael's, which I was highly disappointed in Michael's because I've been seeing everybody posting on Instagram that their Michael's store had their Halloween stuff out. I have gone to my Michael's store like 3 different times, and every single time I've been disappointed that they have about one aisle of Halloween stuff, and it's all like wreath related, like Halloween wreaths, and then they have like the little picks and things that you could put in it. So I'm very disappointed in that, and you might be getting another one of these home decor hauls once my Michael's actually puts out its Halloween stuff, because that's one of my favorite places to buy Halloween stuff, and what I've been seeing on Instagram is some pretty fabulous things, so I have a feeling I'll be spending quite a bit of money there once they put the stuff out. But I did end up finding a wreath door hanger that I really liked, and it looks like this. It's just black, it's very glittery, and it has just a pumpkin on it that says welcome. There was another one there that was, I think it was white, and it had bats on it. I love bats when it comes to Halloween stuff. I just love bats in general. I think they're adorable, but I didn't like that the hanger was white. I kind of wanted something darker, so that's why I ended up going with this one. And this was also $9.99, but I probably got it with a coupon or something like that. Next up, I got 2 pieces from Joann's, which is another store that I'm a little disappointed that they don't have like all of their Halloween stuff out. They did have a little bit of stuff, but I actually ended up buying 2 fall related items. So the first one I got here is a window cling. It's got a little squirrel on it and a pumpkin, and what really drew me to this one is the little toadstools in the bottom. I love like the imagery of toadstools, so of course I had to buy this one to put in my window. And then I also just got this little dish towel which says fresh apple cider donuts, and it's got little like white frilly bits on the end, and I've been trying to actually like theme my decorations to each room and not just like buy something that looks nice but doesn't match any of the rest of my decor. So the theme in my kitchen is a lot of red stuff, so I bought this one specifically because it was red, and I also do love apple cider donuts, so it seemed like a good purchase. From TJ Maxx, I bought this little egg corn here. I don't know why, I was just immediately drawn to this when I saw it on the shelf. This was only $7.99, and I plan to put this in my bedroom because it has like a gold and brown, like more natural tones in the bedroom, whereas in here I've got a lot of like black and like jewel tone kind of stuff. So I think this will look very nice in my bedroom. Also from TJ Maxx, I bought this wooden sign which says, "A witch lives here with her little monsters." Now I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be referring to like children, but when I saw this I immediately thought of myself and my cats. Like, I just thought this was perfect, and I kept saying to my mom, I was like, do I need to buy this? Because I kept saying I don't need to buy any more decorations because I already bought so many, but I was like, Mother, do I need to buy this? Do I need to buy this? And she was like, you need to buy this. And it was only $9.99, and I'm gonna hang it like above my door or something. I just think this is so cute, and I think it just fits perfectly because my cats are such little monsters, so it just works out. And I'm sure some people would call me a witch, so yes. Perfect sign for me. Now we're going to move on to some of the stuff that I bought at the Christmas tree shop. I know I said I was going to jump around, but I actually think I did pretty good at sticking from store to store, but we'll see what's going on in some of these bags. There might be some other stuff in there. So Christmas tree shop. I don't know if everyone is aware of what that store is, so I've been buying a lot of stuff from there and like posting it on my Instagram and stuff like that, and I feel like there are probably some people that follow me that don't know what the Christmas tree shop is or why I would be buying some of the things I've been buying at a store that sounds like it would only sell Christmas trees. So just to enlighten some people that might not know, the Christmas tree shop does not just sell Christmas trees. In fact, at this time of year it doesn't, and at Christmas I don't even know if I've seen them sell Christmas trees. But anyways, it's kind of like a discount value sort of store. They sell all sorts of things. They've got like food, gift wrap, like things for your kitchen, things for your bathroom. They've got all kinds of home decor, furniture, and a lot of holiday decor. That's like probably one of their biggest things is their holiday stuff. So yeah, but everything is kind of like value priced, although over the years the stuff has gone up quite a bit, but it is still a little bit cheaper. So I shop there quite a bit since I'm trying to buy things on a budget. But yeah, I just wanted to say that just in case it sounded strange that I was buying all of these Halloween things at a store that's called the Christmas tree shop. So yeah, just in case anybody was unaware. Now you know. So yeah, let's just get started. I bought quite a lot of stuff there, like I said, because everything is pretty cheap. So first up, we've got these 2 little scarecrows. I don't even know what you would call like this part of them, like what they're sitting in, but they're just kind of these little balls that just are weighted and sit on your shelf, and I think they are stinking adorable. They were $1.99 each, and again, I bought these to put in my kitchen because I've got a 50s theme in my kitchen. Black and white polka dots immediately makes me think of the 50s, and then this of course has some red in it, so I thought these would look really cute with all of my kitchen stuff. I also purchased this mug, which was only $4.99, and like look at the detail on this mug. So first it has this little base that has a bunch of bats on it, then we have this image of a haunted house, and then along the top we also have detailing of spider webs, spiders, and then these little skeleton faces, and even the handle is like all fancy. So for $4.99 I could not pass up on this piece, and I actually bought a second one of these which is in here somewhere, but it's got a different picture on it, so very excited for that. I also picked up these placemats. So the ones that I have right now are like orange and black themed that I think would be nice like through the autumn, and then in October I think I will take out these ones, which obviously look like a Ouija board. They're pretty big, so I could barely fit them all in the frame, but I ended up but somehow, I don't know why I did this. I went there, I bought 2 of these, and then realized I have a 4-seater table, but my table is kind of small, so it can't really fit all 4 of these, but it can fit 3. So I was like, why did I not buy 3? So I ended up going back and buying another one, which is somewhere in these bags, but I really like these. I think they're really cute, and the price of these ones was also $1.99 each. So I mean, like, you just can't beat that price. I then kind of went ham with the window clings again because these were only $1 each. So this first one we have here, it just says Happy Halloween, and it's got this little black cat on it. It was the little black cat that really sold me because I have a little black cat and I thought it looked like Chomper, even though Chomper is black and white, but still. So love that. And then speaking of, I just said I got a lot of window clings. They're also somewhere within the bag, so you'll be seeing them a bit later in this video. But speaking of Chomper and my cats, I also bought them these little plastic plates, like little kid plates, and they've got Mickey and Minnie on them dressed as mummies, and the plates are shaped like pumpkins. And these were $2.49 each, so I feed my cats they have cat dishes, but when I feed them their wet food, they like graze on their dry food all day, which is what's in their dish. But when I feed them their little wet food cans like twice a day, I feed them on these children's plates. So of course I had to buy them so that they have some festive plates to eat off of. I just thought it was really cute, okay? Don't judge me, my cats eat off of children's plates, it's fine. Everything else I have in here is wrapped up because it is glass. So all of these are little antique looking potion bottles. So the first one that we have here is Dragon's Breath. This was $2.99. Every year at Halloween, I end up buying way too many of these potion bottle things from like every store that I go to because each one will have like some different type of potion, and I feel like I have to get them all. So for obvious reasons, I had to get Dragon's Breath. Like, I could not pass up on this one for obvious reasons. The next one that I have here, I'll just unwrap quickly. This was $1.99, which is the same size as this one, so I'm not sure why it's $1 less, but this one is called Superstition Spell Shop Hexes, Potions, and Curses, and it's just a little orange bottle with a raven on it. I guess because of the like crackled look of this one is why it was $1 more. Not really sure because they're the same size. They're gonna look super cute on a shelf together. The next one that I got was also $2.99, and this one is called Pickled Eyeballs. So again, I'd never heard of that before when shopping for these kinds of things, so I had to pick it up. It says 100% pure, unprocessed pickled eyeballs. So yeah, love that. I then also bought this little ceramic pumpkin. This was $5.99, also from the Christmas tree shop, and similarly to this little one but in reverse. I think white with black polka dots instantly reminds me of something from the 50s, so again I bought this to go in my kitchen. I think these will look quite cute together, if I do say so myself. And then the next thing that I bought is actually wrapped up in this towel, and I almost threw it on the floor, but it is just this little coaster. I only ended up buying one of these because I didn't really like the other designs. They were like skeletons, and I'm very particular about the like skeleton imagery that I bring into my house, and I didn't really like the other ones, so I ended up buying just this one. It was $1.99. It's like glass, I guess, and it just has like a little hourglass on it and a couple little potions, a frog in a jar, we've got a little spider, and then it has this lovely border around it. I think it's really cute. I would have bought a second one of this design, but I'm pretty sure this was the only one that they had, so that's fine because there's only one of me and I only have one drink at a time, so I only need to put it down once. And then the other thing I picked up was, well, the other thing I picked up on my first trip to the Christmas tree shop. I've got 2 other bags here from 2 other trips, but we also have this little hand towel that says Black Cat in, come and stay a spell. Oh, yeah, I couldn't read for a second there. Ironically, because that's what my whole channel is based upon, is myself being able to read. But for obvious reasons, I bought this because of the black cat stuff, because I have a black and white cat, and I think it's nice. This does not match my kitchen decor quite as nicely, but I still thought it was too cute to pass up on. And I can always put in like my bathroom or something like that. Moving on to the next bag from my second trip to the Christmas tree shop. I will actually show you the bag that I put everything in, which says "You are the pumpkin to my spice," I believe. This is a ginormous bag. It was $1.49, and every time I go to the Christmas tree shop, I buy these bags because they are super useful for the price. I mean, you could use them for groceries and stuff like that. If I put that many groceries in a bag that big, I wouldn't be able to pick it up. But I've been using these for my laundry specifically since I don't have like a washing machine in my apartment. I have to like bring it downstairs, and these are super useful for carrying my laundry downstairs instead of carrying like my whole laundry basket. So yeah, I just thought I would show you the bags. Now moving on to the things inside the bags, we have got this candelabra. How fabulous is this? This was $14.99, and it just has this little sparkly spider on it. It's pretty simple overall, so again, this might be a year-round sort of piece to live on my dining room table, which is where I intend to put it. And right now I'm just on the hunt to find like battery operated tea lights that are on a timer, because I hate having to just turn them on and then remember to turn them off, because I will not. So if anybody knows where to find battery operated tea lights that are also on a timer, let me know, because I am having no luck finding them. But I think this is going to look super cute on my table, and again, for $14.99, I feel like you can't pass up on something like this. I hope you can see it with like the black bookshelves behind it. It's kind of fading into the background, but it's really pretty, so I hope you can appreciate all of it. Then we have my other placemat that I remembered to buy, so now I actually have a place for the 3 seats at my table. I also purchased for my kitchen this cutting board. So this was $3.99. Again, for the price, I feel like you can't pass up on it. I believe it is actually glass, but then again, it almost feels a bit like a thick plastic, but I'm pretty sure it's glass. And it's just of this little truck. It says Pumpkin Patch Farms, and again, it's got a little black cat on it, which is what officially sold me. It's got some white pumpkins in the background, all these ravens around, a little scarecrow. I just love everything about this. I've never used a cutting board in my life. Like, I've never cooked enough to need one, but now I have one for Halloween, so I'm very excited about that. Also in this bag, I just threw in here, which is not from the Christmas tree shop, these little miniature Halloween light strings. This is from Hallmark, and they're basically just little pumpkin faces that light up. Again, I'll probably have to do a close-up of them for you to actually be able to see them, but if you don't know, every year I put up a Halloween Christmas tree, or a Halloween tree, I guess, but it looks like a Christmas tree, but it's black, and then I put the decorations on it. So I thought this would be really cute. Instead of just putting like clear lights or orange lights, these actually have pumpkin faces on it, and I think this will be perfect for my Halloween tree. So anyways, that's just a little side note. Back to the stuff from the Christmas tree shop. To no one's surprise, we have another little Halloween gnome, and this one just has little bats around its hat. Like I said, I love bats. And then its outfit is black with white polka dots. So again, matches this little thing perfectly. How have I dropped this thing every single time I've picked it up? Anyways, these are going to look lovely in my kitchen. Again, like, can you imagine this with, where's that little, these things all in my kitchen? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. And then the final item in this bag is the other mug that I bought. So this one just has a bunch of bats on it, because like I said, I love anything with bats on it for Halloween. And again, I'm just like so impressed that this was $4.99 for a mug that looks this fancy. Like, I am going to look so fancy this Halloween, drinking my coffee every spooky autumn morning, and it's just going to be fabulous. So now moving on to the final bag of things that I bought from the Christmas tree shop, and then this video will come to a close. I can only imagine how long this video is so far. So first up, we have this little like cutout of a pumpkin. This was $4.99. It's got a raven on it, and it says Nevermore. And I just thought this would look lovely on my shelf next to my Edgar Allan Poe books, because I have at least 2 like full collections of all of Edgar Allan Poe's stories, and they're like the leather bound, like very creepy looking old kind of editions, and I thought this would look lovely next to those ones. And that is not the only raven related things that you will find in this bag either. I just have to get to them first because they're all wrapped up. I also picked up this little throw blanket. This is what the pattern looks like, although my mother bought the exact same one, and the pattern, it looks like this, but continuously repeated. So you would think that like this is what the blanket is going to look like when you unwrap it, but it's actually this, but continuously repeated on the blanket, so the pumpkins are quite tiny rather than just like one big pumpkin on the throw. I hope that makes sense. You probably didn't care to know that, but this doesn't have a price on it, but I want to say this was probably around like $8 or something like that, and I like to put these like over my chairs and stuff like that because I paid quite a bit of money for my chairs, and my cats and kittens are still, you know, learning how to respect my furniture. So for now, I like to put these blankets on there so that if they do try to like claw the furniture or stuff like that, it's mostly the blanket that gets a little bit ruined rather than my very expensive chair. Next up, we have this little lantern. This was $7.99, and this is a solar lantern. So it's got this little solar panel on the top, and then I assume it lights up. I don't know what it looks like once it's actually lit, but I bought this to kind of test to see how it goes out on my balcony, because right in front of my balcony are a bunch of trees. So we don't really get any direct sunlight on my balcony, and it's another issue that I've kind of run into when trying to find outdoor lights to put on my balcony, because a lot of them are, again, not really on a timer. You have to like unplug them and plug them back in, and a lot of them are also solar, but I just have a feeling that solar is not going to really work on my balcony because of the trees that just block it all day long. So I'm gonna buy this. Obviously, like I said, it's $7.99, which you can't beat the price. Like, even if it doesn't light up, it's a super pretty lantern, but I bought this just to kind of test to see how well it will work considering the lack of sunlight I get on my balcony. So we will see, but nonetheless, I think this is super pretty. Even if it doesn't end up working completely, I think it's still a really nice looking lantern, and I might even just leave it inside if it doesn't work outside. We will see. In here we have the other window clings that I bought. This one got a little bit misshapen in the bag, but it is just this little set of ghosts and bats. I thought this would look cute just spread out across a couple different windows in my apartment. And then this other one I believe was $1.99, and again, you can probably guess why I bought this one, because it's got a little black cat on it, and it says boo. It's got some pumpkins and some more little ghosties, so I think it's gonna look really cute. I unfortunately don't think I can put these in my window in the living room because my cats love to sit in that window, and I can only imagine what they would do to these window clings, but I can still use them in like my bedroom and stuff like that, and I think they're gonna look really cute. All of these pieces I have wrapped up, so it feels kind of like Christmas because I honestly don't really know what I'm going to find when I unwrap each of these things. But we have another piece that I bought with the intention to put in my kitchen, and it's just this little wooden sign that says boo. Again, we've got a little bat on it, and then we've got the bow with the black and white polka dots, so you can tell I bought it for my kitchen to go with all of my other things with black and white polka dots. I think it's going to look super cute, and there's like a little rim that runs around my kitchen counter, so I'm gonna see if the rim is thick enough that this can just sit on it against the wall. We will see, but either way, I'll find some place to put this in my kitchen. And then finally, for the Christmas tree shop, I've got two pieces that I bought to go together. So the first half of it is this candle stand. Again, I feel like it's kind of fading into the black bookshelves, but it's just got this little moon on it with a raven sitting in the moon and a little spider web behind it. The stand itself is very fancy and elegant looking. I think it's really pretty. And then I was immediately drawn to this anyway, and I probably would have just bought this anyway, but then I saw this other thing there, and this was the last of it. Like, I bought the last one, and it is this candle with a raven on it. It probably does not have a timer, but it is battery operated, and I just thought that these two pieces together look absolutely perfect. Like I said, you're gonna find lots of raven things in this bag, so this might just have to be like a full Edgar Allan Poe shelf that I put together. And again, it's not overly Halloween-esque, so this could be another like year-round piece that I put up. But this was $5.99 for the candle, and then this was $12.99. And like, it's not a cheap looking piece, like it's actually pretty hefty. So again, I just feel like you can't beat the price for something like that. And if I forgot to mention the price for like any of the other things and you were curious, let me know. Like this one was $4.99. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But yeah, those are all of the like home decor related pieces. I also went to Bath and Body Works and bought a couple of hand soaps that are also like autumn related. So I thought I would just show you those ones at the end of this video. If you're not interested in seeing them, I understand. But they were having a sale a couple weeks ago that was like 4 for $20 and 6 for something else, so I ended up buying 6 of them, and it felt so kind of nostalgic buying these hand soaps because I remember my mom occasionally would go to Bath and Body Works and buy these sales and stuff like that when I was a kid. So like buying them for my own apartment, it was like a very exciting time for me. So that might be cheesy for some of you, but I just thought I'd share. So first up, we've got Happy Halloween. The only ones I ever buy are the gentle foaming hand soaps. I love the ones that foam. I don't know why, they just feel extra nice on my hands. This one is Happy Halloween, which it seems to be described as candy corn marshmallow. I'm not really a fan of candy corn, but I do love marshmallow, and I like the way that the bottle looks, so that's why I bought it. The next one that we have is Perfect Pumpkin. So this has got some kitty cats on it, and I'm just gonna assume that it's pumpkin flavored. I haven't used any of these. I didn't really smell any of the scents. I just kind of went with the names that I liked and the styles that I liked. So that's the next one. Then we also have Strawberry Pound Cake. This might actually be a summer piece, I'm not really sure, but I have actually smelled this one before and I really liked it. It does smell like strawberries. And the next one that we have is Pumpkin Cupcake. This is one of the candles that I used to love from Bath and Body Works, so of course I had to get the hand soap. Then we have Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, another one of my favorite candles from there. And finally, we've got Afternoon Apple Picking, which this one for the most part I just really liked the name of it, and it's also a really pretty color, and I do love a good apple scent. So yeah, I'm really pleased with all of those ones, and as soon as like September 1st rolls around, I'm going to be breaking these out to use in my kitchens and my bathroom and stuff. My kitchens, as if I have more than one. My kitchen and my bathrooms. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. I'm sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I'm still getting used to filming in my new apartment and like the lighting and all that, and even just finding the time to film these days has been pretty difficult. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!